So we're going to brew with the Ceado Hoop, but first let's do a checklist of things we need. Firstly, we need coffee, a delicious one ideally. In this case, I'm using a washed Nicaraguan coffee and I already have a ground ready to go. We need a carafe or something to brew the coffee into. We need a scales to make sure our measurements are correct, a kettle with some hot water, a cup to pour our brewed coffee into, and lastly, the hoop itself. Very quickly though, we must assemble the hoop so it's ready to brew coffee for us. So we're going to just take the hoop itself, pop the filter paper into it, we put that directly in the middle and just make sure it's flush like so. So once you have that, you can grab the chamber, you find the grooves in the hoop and screw it in, and it's as easy as that. And now we're ready to make a great cup. So we're going to take our scales, we're going to turn it on, tear it off, make sure it's at 0 so we know we're adding the correct amounts. And we're going to take our ground coffee, and in this case our recipe calls for 15 grams of ground coffee, and we're going to pour it directly onto the filter paper in the hoop. So once you've done that, you're going to take your hot water and you're going to add 250 grams of that. And the good thing about the hoop is you just need to pour it directly in, not onto the coffee, just off into the hoop. And that's going to take away all the messing of having to move the kettle back and forth and that kind of thing. When we've added the water, we set our timer and we aim for a brew time between 4 and 5 minutes. Now, that's not long at all, and that'll give you enough time to read a book. In this case, I'm reading What I Know About Growing a Coffee Business for the 952nd time. It's by Colin Harmon, and every single time it is a blast. So when that's finished, I remove the hoop and the coffee, place that in the sink, give the coffee a swirl, release some of the flavors, of course smell it, and pour it, and start my morning the correct way.